Skedaddle. Get out of there real quick, fast, and in a hurry. All right, in the last video, I talked about how to create a plan. How failing to plan is one part of it. What it really is you training on the cellular level, your subconscious mind, to choose loser decisions. So now I want to talk about how execution is actually greater than planning. So I said, plan your sprints, execute, stabilize, then do it again. Execute is of those four things, execute is the most important part. You have your idea, you have your plan, so now you have to execute on it, or it will just stay on paper and you will continue to do nothing, have nothing happen, lose self-trust, have no self-trust, have nothing about yourself going in the direction that you desire. And I don't want that for you. I want you to transform your life, master your mind, and get more fulfillment out of this life, not the next one. So if you're ready to build a rich life on purpose, I'm talking about mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially, what you doing? Hit the subscribe button. Join the community. I truly appreciate it, because that's what we're talking about on our channel. Leveling up our life in every way, because it's all connected. All right, so execution. Having a plan doesn't mean anything if you abandon it when it's inconvenient. Alarm goes off, you don't want to wake up. Workout time, you negotiate. Business tasks, you avoid. Those moments right there, that's where your life is decided. Execution has nothing to do about motivation. So I want you to stop looking for more motivation. It's all about your identity. Because believe it or not, you're either a person that keeps promises to themselves or you don't. You're either someone that's dependable to yourself or you're not. It's one or the other. There's no in between. So which side do you choose? If you know what I mean. Remember that decision filter in the last video? You're going to ask yourself the question, if choosing this fuels my dream life or starves my dream life. That's your decision filter, yes or no. That's what you want to keep at the forefront of your mind. That decision filter is the reminder that every moment is really a yes and no. So once it's the yes, execute on it. Once it's a no, skedaddle. I like that word. Get out of there real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Don't choose it. Stay strong. Do it over and over. That's how you execute. That's the execution. You ask yourself a question, you answer that question. That's what you do. It informs your next action. So before we go into the practical shift, where I share 3 grounded tools for you to be a better executor, which is very important, and we're going to keep it simple, I want to first share with you the Start Before You're Ready 7-day challenge that I created specifically for my procrastinators, my overthinkers, my fear-led, my fearful, and for anyone that does not know where to start. The Start Before You're Ready challenge was made just for you. You're literally going to start before you're ready. You don't need all the answers. You need to start. This works. You're going to choose one thing in one area of your life that you're going to prioritize for 7 days. You can do it. I did it. That's how I lost 50 pounds last year. That's how I'm going to lose another 50 pounds this year. I started writing my newsletter every single week. Make sure you click the link in the description to grab your Start Before You're Ready 7-day challenge workbook. It's free. I made it specifically for you. So do that. All right. So now let's get to the 3 grounded tools. Number 1, first, do not negotiate with yourself. Do not negotiate with yourself, because when you're negotiating with yourself, it's pretty much your emotions trying to make the decision you just made. The execution question you're going to ask yourself is going to try to make it align with your current feelings. Your current feelings in that moment are trying to negotiate you out of your winning spot. It's trying to trick you out of winning because you previously programmed it to lose. So remember, the plan was already decided. So ask yourself, why is this conversation even happening? This is you inside your head. You can say it out loud. People around it may think you're crazy, but yeah. Number 2, I want you to shrink the action, not the standard. Real simple. What does that mean? Bad, I'll skip it. Better, I'll do 10 minutes of 30. That's reality. Sometimes you don't have the time or the mental capacity to do the whole thing. For example, if you set out to do 10,000 steps, but that day you literally, like, I can get 7,500. Get 7,500, but don't stop at 4,000, because the average American gets 4,000, and we see what that has gotten us. So do what you can do, but don't do nothing. I know it's a double negative. All right, so the third grounded tool is that you need to act fast. All my Southerners, all my Midwesterners, you know, we real slow. My island time, okay? That we're gonna remove that part of who we are right now. We need to act fast. We need to get done because the longer you think, the weaker your decisions get. Acting fast drives right through that slowness. Acting fast gets you there, not because you're in a rush, but it slices through the tension. It slices through the emotions of what that day brought. It slices through a lot of the BS that's been holding you back in the first place. So again, most people don't fail because they don't know what to do. Because remember, you already planned it. Is that you're feeling in these small moments when you don't feel like doing it. Your feelings, although be in tune with your feelings, your emotions matter, absolutely. Yes, they matter and they do play an important role. But in the moment of you making a decision on whether something is fueling your dream life or starving your dream life, those emotions are getting in the way. And you don't build a new life by thinking about it, by posting about it, by building that beautiful Pinterest board that I know you have, by making that beautiful vision board that you made January 1st. No, a beautiful life is built by keeping small promises to yourself consistently. And that's the biggest I love you to yourself that you can give. Show yourself some love for your ideas. Show yourself some love for your goals. Show yourself some love on a day-to-day basis. That's where that's where I want you to get. That's what I want you to tap into. All right. So if you're ready to build a rich life on purpose, mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially, be sure to subscribe. Girl, what are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. It's getting dark. I gotta go. It's getting dark. I gotta go. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Spivey J, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Peace. You're beautiful. I hope you know that. I hope you know that. If you know what I mean, I'm sure I have some type of neurodivergency. I don't have the diagnosis yet, but I just can't help it.